Good morning and thanks for joining us. A little later on the program, I talked to our own Dr. Honaker about the spread of the Zika virus and what you need to know. And we head out to Frisco for a special night with the RoughRiders. But at first, we're talking food. Really, really good food. In fact, according to Tristan Martinez, the SeaBreeze Fish Market and Grill has the best seafood she's ever eaten. Here's Tristan with more.
Hey everybody, I'm here at SeaBreeze Fish Market and Grill to show you where you can get some of the freshest seafood in all of DFW. Check it out. I'm here with Rick, the owner of SeaBreeze Fish Market and Grill. Now Rick, can you tell me a little bit about what makes this restaurant so unique?
What we do is we fly most of our fish in, all whole, as much as I can buy whole. We fillet it on site. This beautiful fish here goes to the back of the house and a beautiful meal is prepared. As you can see, I've got beautiful king salmon, whole red snapper, Atlantic salmon, all going to be cut very shortly. Because I buy whole fish, I can store whole fish longer than you can fillets. You know, I cut fillets from the whole fish. So essentially I'm getting fish in every day. We have prepared some great meals this morning. Let's go take a look.
Sounds good. Hey, I'm here with Executive Chef Hank Reinhold. So Hank, can you tell me a little bit about what I'm seeing right now? They all look so good.
Sure, I'd love to. So over here I have a tuna carpaccio salad, thinly sliced sesame seared tuna over avocado, cucumber, pickled jalapeno. Over here we have our lobster roll, which is pretty much our best-selling item, and a little bit of our house Asian coleslaw. Everything here is made in-house, everything you see. Here we have one of our specialties for a more meat-minded person, somebody who's not as interested in fish. This is called the Juicy Larry Burger, and it's a 6-ounce hamburger stuffed with a couple ounces of fresh lobster and some cheese. And over here we have some Columbia River King salmon that I've cedar planked, and I have a apricot honey mustard glaze on top. And then this is a little salad we've been doing as a side, which is some arugula with a blackberry balsamic vinaigrette, some balled cantaloupe and honeydew, and a little bit of goat cheese.
Well, this looks so amazing. Which one do you think I should try first?
Well, our lobster roll is our most popular item, so I recommend you try this one. However,
it's gonna be messy.
That's okay, I won't judge you.
It tastes so fresh. Y'all have to come try it.
Thanks for that report, Tristan. If you'd like to see all that the SeaBreeze Fish Market and Grill has to offer, go to their website at seabreezefish.com. Are you looking for something more memorable than just an evening out at a restaurant? Something a little more hands-on, perhaps? Our next story is about a place where you won't just order a great meal, you'll actually help prepare it.
Tre Cooking Concepts is something that I think is very unique to the Collin County area, but something very needed. I have a 3,200 square foot facility that I can host private parties in, corporate team building competitions, cooking classes, all kinds of fun things. Teaching's just something I do day to day. I got a 14-year-old daughter, you know, she's with me full time. I'm a single dad, and it's one of those things where it just comes naturally. I've been an executive chef for 24 years. And all of that time I've spent in the kitchens, I've been teaching cooks how to do, you know, my food. And now I think it's just come time that I give that back to the public. I started cooking when I was 16 years old. I grew up in Duncanville, which is a local city here, small town. I started doing it for money. I just wanted to make some money. I wanted to pay for a car. I had no love, no passion for it. It was just get a job. And it turned into passion. Now this position in my life and having a teenage daughter, having her raise, Tre Cooking Concepts is something that I created to allow me to still be able to be a dad. When it comes to picking a menu, I look at what's kind of in season. I definitely look at some of my favorite dishes from my past that I know that would help people learn a little bit more. If it's something that's too simple, then I'm probably not going to use that recipe because I do want people to come in, learn something that they can take and they can pass on. One of the coolest things is the couples cooking class that I have. Those have really been fun. People are coming to those and really enthusiastic about cooking, and they get to drink their own wine. They get to learn how to prepare 3 different courses from a top chef. And so the response has been really positive, and a lot of people are really excited.
Instead of just going out to dinner, you're actually going to go to some place where you're going to cook your dinner. So you get to have that interactive experience, not only with Tre, but with whomever you're out on a date with.
He's just a great teacher, and his laugh is absolutely priceless.
Okay, hold on. When you go to a restaurant and have a good meal, you're like, that was a really good meal, you enjoyed your friends, the good wine and the food, but there's over 20,000 of them in the city, so it's hard to have that long-lasting memory. I feel like when we do an event here and you've had the kind of time that you'll have to work with me side by side, and to have an event that is catered directly to what you want and what your family or your friends will want, I think it makes people feel like you can really have a more memorable time here.
Chef Wilcox also offers corporate events and catering. To find out more about him and book your cooking class, go to TreWilcox.com. Time for our first break, but don't go anywhere. Maura Davies joins us with a little friend for Pet Tales when we come back. Today with Kandace is brought to you by Weir's Furniture, your life styled.
Head lice, yuck. It won't kill you, won't damage you, but it just doesn't feel right, and it causes a lot of anxiety when you get that note from school. So how can you prevent head lice? Well, you just got to avoid exposure, but boy, it just happens sometimes. Now, once you get head lice, you can treat it very well, but you've got to be sure that it is head lice, and you can see the little creepy crawly guys in the hair sometimes. There may be no little organisms that you can see crawling around because they are very small, but on the shaft of the hair, if you use a magnifying glass, you'll see a little white oval egg at about a 45-degree angle hanging off like a bud on a tree that's budding, and that is called a nit. You need to get rid of those nits with a little nit comb. There are treatments that range from pills or topical shampoos, but you don't need to shave your kid's hair, you don't need to freak out, you don't need to wash everything 100 times, just the sheets and the pillows maybe once on a hot cycle. And see your doctor, they'll get you on the right medicine.
In an emergency, your most important need is time. Time saved in the hands of highly trained doctors and experienced emergency nurses. Time saved with advanced imaging and diagnostics to help find a solution quickly. No matter what hour or day, we are here for you. Because when your life is on the line, what matters most is time. Texas General Hospital, we care.
Sweetheart, think about your future. Jeff over there didn't just look at him. He saved up, bought a house, he's got a beautiful wife, they even had a fancy pants destination wedding, and oh, they had a baby! Ah! Smart and handsome, ooh la la. Now, I've been saving these frames for pictures of my future grandbabies for years, and the shopping sprees on organic clothing and telephone cases is not helping you save for a family. Oh, gracious! Look at that! He's a model! Oh. I bet you he's putting all that money right into a 401k or his baby's college fund. And his teeth are so straight. See how good saving can look at feedthepig.org. Feed the pig.
So here at Gonzalez Bariatrics, we offer 3 different types of weight loss surgery: laparoscopic Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, laparoscopic sleeve gastrectomy, and the laparoscopic adjustable gastric band. We also offer revisional surgery. It's important for me to be the surgeon doing the surgery because I've met with them in the office. They've gotten to know me, I've gotten to know them. And I think it's very, very important, not only with the surgery, and that's also going to be very instrumental in their success after surgery.
I'm joined now by our special friend from the SPCA of Texas, Maura, who has a little cutie with her today. Hi, Maura, how are you?
Hi, doing great, thank you.
Good.
This precious boy, oh my gosh, I don't think he could be any cuter. No. His name is Fang.
Aww.
He is 9 weeks old and he weighs just a little more than 2 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Now he will grow a little bit, but not too much. Maybe he'll be 10 pounds, give or take, when he's fully grown.
Okay.
But he's a Chihuahua mix,
okay,
little boy, and he is Actually, he is going to be fixed and ready to go when someone is coming looking for him, or any other little puppy or dog or cat that we have at the SPCA of Texas. They're all spayed or neutered.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And I mean, he could not be any sweeter.
He's precious.
Any cuter.
I think he's destined to be either like a lap dog or a purse dog. I really do.
For sure, for sure. And how is he with other animals?
He's fantastic. He loves other dogs. He seems to ignore cats, although we always do tell people, if you do have a dog who's vaccinated, bring that dog to the shelter to do a meet and greet before you adopt.
For sure.
Makes it really easy, just to make sure that both of your existing pet and your new pet are going to get along famously. It's just,
Absolutely.
It's an easy thing to do.
I love that. I could see him with a Great Dane.
Oh, totally. That would be adorable. Oh my goodness. And just curl up in the big dog. That'd be so cute.
Now talk to us a little bit about the importance of spay and neutering your pets.
It is a huge thing. Of course, at the SPCA of Texas, that's a very big part of what we do, is spay and neuter animals. Adoption's another huge part. So the reason that it's so important to spay or neuter your dogs and cats is because it is one of the main things that's going to end pet homelessness. But what I always tell people is, yeah, that's a big problem, and I always put it in perspective this way. There are so many pets in the United States that the only way for every animal in this country to find a home is that if every American from birth to 75 years old would adopt 7 pets a day, every single day of their whole lives.
Wow.
So
that's eye-opening.
It is a big, big issue, pet homelessness, and spaying and neutering can reduce that population significantly to the point where it's manageable. And but beyond that, you know, spaying and neutering helps pets live longer, healthier, happier lives.
Right.
It's real. It decreases the chances or eliminates the chances of certain cancers. It can help make sure that pets have a healthy, just in their general outlook, it can help make sure that your pets stay home. Spaying and neutering reduces roaming tendencies.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, can reduce aggression as well. And so it'll help keep your pets home and safely away from all those dangerous cars and wild animals and mean people and so forth in the world. So it's the right thing to do, and every animal up for adoption at the SPCA of Texas, as I said, spayed and neutered, vaccinated, microchipped, and there are so many other wonderful benefits that come with an adoption. Biggest of all is all the love you get.
Absolutely. Endless love, unconditional love. Oh, yes.
Oh goodness.
Oh, so sweet.
It's so hard to be a tiny dog.
I'm boring you, my friend.
Sweet Fang.
Well, thanks so much for being here, Maura. Remember, to learn more about Fang and see other animals in need of a good home, visit SPCA.org. And you can always see this segment and all Pet Tales videos on our website, todaywithkandace.com. The entire team here at Today with Kandace realizes we wouldn't be able to do this show without you, our viewers, and we want to thank you for it personally. Now through August 26th, you can enter for your chance to come to the studio and meet the cast and crew. All you have to do is go to our website at todaywithkandace.com and send us an email with "Take Me to the Show" in the message. We'll put your name in a drawing, and on Monday, August 29th, we'll announce the winner on our Facebook page. Enter now for your chance to come to the studio for a taping, meet the cast, and have lunch with everyone from Today with Kandace. Good luck! Break time again, but still to come on the show, I try out my pitching skills with the Frisco RoughRiders. Stay with us. This segment of Today with Kandace has been brought to you by the Best of Guide.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know. Come alive with the forest. The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hi, I'm Jim Knox, and a lot of people have asked me, hey, what do you do away from the ballpark? Well, I am co-founder of a company called Identity Media Services. Our Emmy Award-winning production team can brand your company with videos, commercials, radio, and television, and our digital performance program specializes in lead generation, websites, and reputation management. So if your business needs a lift, give me a call, because as you know, it is tough to stay on top. Whew, that's gotta hurt.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back. The Reed procedure is a new treatment that has produced incredible results in people suffering from chronic and severe headaches. This is the story of Mike, who was facing the prospect of living in an assisted living center before the age of 40 until he discovered this life-changing procedure.
I love being out here. Good, bad, or indifferent, weather, I don't care. As a kid, you don't know what you're going through, and you think that everybody feels that same way. Everybody feels that you're always in pain. You think that everybody's like that, and then you complain that you don't feel good. You're in pain. You have doctors, your mother, father, grandparents tell you, "Oh, you're not in any pain. You're imagining. You know, you don't have a headache. You just want attention." I had pain that was so bad that I'd pass out. And what really bothered me is that I wouldn't remember it. And I'd hear it later on from my brother. Hey, you go, "How come you passed out?" I was like, "I don't remember passing out." Doctors had told me they couldn't do anything else but put me in a nursing home with a morphine pump. I wasn't even 40 years old. I mean, I like to be on the water. This is my life. You tell me I can't get on my boat, I can't, ski, I can't do any of this. No, you can't. We're going to put you in a nursing home. I didn't like that possibility. Then I found out from my brother that my niece was suffering from migraines really bad, so I started talking to my niece about what happened with me when I was her age. My sister-in-law found Dr. Reed. They went to the seminar, they went first, and my niece went through the procedure and loved it. Right after she got done, I was like, okay, my turn. and I went to his seminar. I drove up to Dallas. So I sat down and talked to him, and he did a really quick little evaluation, and he said, he goes, "I think I can fix you." I never forgot that. I was like, brought tears to my eyes, because I was like, wow, check this out. The trial was supposed to be for a week. I didn't need that week for the trial. As soon as they turned it on, within seconds, I was like, wow, is this what normal feels like? I didn't understand. It took me a little while to comprehend, to understand what it was like not to have that headache on a daily basis. And because of the Reed migraine procedure, I've been able to return to the water, which is, I feel like a home on the water. But I've also been able to return to hiking, been able to return to the mountains. Went to Utah recently, up in the Utah mountains. Been able to ski up there, been able to water ski, which I couldn't do before. I couldn't water ski before because my headache was so bad that I couldn't hold on to the ropes. I walked in, and not just him, his staff, the staff from St. John's Medical, the nurses, the nursing assistants, they make you feel like family, they make you feel welcome. It says a lot when a doctor takes the care and time to explain things, exactly what is going to happen, step by step, every step of the way.
To learn more about the Reed procedure and see if it's right for you, visit reedmigraine.com. The Zika virus has been making a lot of headlines, with outbreaks being reported in southern Florida around Miami. Joining us now via phone is our own medical expert, Dr. Richard Honaker, to explain just what exactly this virus is and how we can protect ourselves. Dr. Honaker, thanks for being with us today. Can you start by telling our viewers what the Zika virus is and how it spread?
Yes, the Zika virus is very much like the West Nile virus. It is spread by mosquito bites, and it also can be spread through intercourse, so sexual intercourse, and it can also be transmitted in the blood transfusion. So far, there have been somewhere just shy of 2,000 cases in the continental United States. Up until recently, those cases occurred from people who had visited areas where the disease was and brought it home. However, recently in Florida, north Miami, they have delineated 15 or 16 cases where a mosquito actually transmitted the disease. And that's something new, and that's the new wrinkle.
And who is at most risk from it?
Well, anyone is at risk to catch the disease if they get exposed to the virus. The problem is when a pregnant woman has the virus in her system, it can be spread to the placenta to the fetus, and there are horrible cases of microcephaly, which is where the head and brain do not develop well, and it results in mental retardation and other birth defects.
And how can people best protect themselves?
Well, it's the usual mosquito precautions. People should stay indoors as much as they can, avoid places that have standing water in your yard or apartment areas, and avoiding areas that we know where there's an outbreak going on. Also using EPA, Environmental Protection Agency registered repellent that has DEET, D-E-E-T, is important, and wearing long sleeve clothing to avoid mosquito bites.
Okay, well, once again, Dr. Honaker, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today. We greatly appreciate it. Time for our last break, but when we return, we'll take you out to the ball game, where yours truly gets to take a trip to the mound for a striking appearance. If your business falls into one of our theme categories of home, health and beauty, or leisure, and you'd like to be promoted on our show, drop us a line at info@todaywithkandace.com.
So here at Gonzalez Bariatrics, we offer 3 different types of weight loss surgery: laparoscopic Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, laparoscopic sleeve gastrectomy, and the laparoscopic adjustable gastric band. We also offer revisional surgery. It's important for me to be the surgeon doing the surgery because I've met with them in the office. They've gotten to know me, I've gotten to know them, and I think it's very, very important, not only with the surgery, and that's also going to be very instrumental in their success after surgery.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands? My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry-cloth diapers breathe better?
I did. It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that. Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Hi, I'm Jim Knox, and a lot of people have asked me, hey, what do you do away from the ballpark? Well, I am co-founder of a company called Identity Media Services. Our Emmy Award-winning production team can brand your company with videos, commercials, radio, and television, and our digital performance program specializes in lead generation, websites, and reputation management. So if your business needs a lift, give me a call, because as you know, it is tough to stay on top. Whew, that's gotta hurt.
Today with Kandace has been brought to you by Weir's Furniture, your life styled. Welcome back, everyone. Did you know that one of the best ballparks in the country is right here in Frisco, Texas? Home to the Frisco RoughRiders, the Dr. Pepper Ballpark is full of attractions that can make any game night a great family outing. I recently had the honor of throwing out the first pitch at a RoughRiders game, and while there, found out what makes this park a home run for sports fans and families. great atmosphere it is out here at the stadium.
It really is a great atmosphere. It's a beautiful park for one. Second, it's conveniently located right here in Frisco. It's the fastest growing city in the DFW area. It's a very, very family-friendly environment. There's specials every day of the week, so there's always something for everybody. And on top of a really great show, we happen to have a baseball game going as well. And a lot of the players that play here end up playing either at the Rangers or any of the other major league teams.
And look who we ran across here at the ballpark, our very own Catherine Dunn. Catherine, it's so great to see you tonight.
I know, thanks for coming out.
Yes, so tell us exactly what you do here at the RoughRiders game.
Well, I'm the in-game host for the RoughRiders, so I basically am just the ambassador of fan entertainment. Okay, Brooks, how does it feel to be the ballpark dog? Different events that we have, the theme nights, the sponsors, and it's really just about the family atmosphere, and I'm here to be the face of it.
And I love it too, how there's more to do than just watching the game if the kids get bored and want a little bit break from the baseball.
There's so many different kid attractions because, I mean, sometimes baseball games are long and kids don't really want to stay in their seats the whole time, so they can go play on the playground, they can go jump in the bounce house, they can hang out with the mascots, play in the lazy river. I mean, there's so many different things for the family to do.
So here at Dr. Pepper Ballpark, it's also a really great experience because everybody from the person that takes your ticket at the front gates to the ushers to the concession stands, you're going to be treated like family. In fact, I have some season ticket holders tell me they know their ushers by name, and when they come in, they expect to be greeted, and they always are.
So we actually have a package called the Founders Membership, and so it's all those great features that you find here at the ballpark. The great thing about the package is that all your food and beverages are included. We actually have clubs and restaurants here that you guys have access to. You could have barbecue, you could have your typical ballpark. There's also a gourmet buffet in the JCPenney Club where we serve from prime rib to pork tenderloin to other food items, and so you definitely get a taste of everything.
Much further away than I practice, for sure. I don't even think my backyard is long enough for me to practice the full distance, so I'm thinking I might need to scooch up just a little bit. All right, guys, this is it. I'm moments away from throwing out the first pitch. I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm a little nervous. Wish me luck. Wow, it's a lot further than I expected. All right, we'll see. Yay!
Oh, it's so good!
Got out there, I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I need to get a little closer. Thanks so much for having us. This has been a blast.
It is a blast, and all of your fans should come out and have a blast with us at a game.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What she said, y'all get out here before the season ends. And there's still plenty of home games left to catch this season. To see the schedule and plan your outing, go to MILB.com and click on Frisco RoughRiders. Well, that's our show for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, if it deals with your home, your health and beauty, or how to spend your leisure time in DFW, then we'll be talking about it. Check us out at todaywithkandace.com and follow us on social media. We'll be here every weekday morning at 8:30, but if you can't join us, then be sure to set your DVR. See you next time.
Wardrobe for Today with Kandace provided by Dillard's, the style of your life.